Hey guys, I'm Jasmina, and welcome to this week's Top 10 on OneBeat. It's time to party. We've scoured high and low around the globe to give you our definitive list of where to party. Pack your bags, it's time for some new experiences. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Montreal, Canada. While Americans often forget their neighbors, Montreal is not to be forgotten. A city that is hip, sophisticated, and young, Montreal ends up being the locale for some great music and some fun parties. Picnic Electronic, Stereo Club, Igloo Fest are just a few of the things you need to check out, in addition to beautiful girls with French accents. At number 9, we have the stunning city of Hong Kong. When the US sparingly saw European DJs tour the land a few years back, Hong Kong was already booking up a storm. Names like Nicky Romero, Calvin Harris, Tiesto were commonplace during jam-packed weekends of all-star headliners. With the gorgeous cityscape of multitudes of skyscrapers, it's hard to beat Hong Kong at night with all of its flashing lights and many European visitors. Coming in at number 8 is Miami. It's home to Winter Music Conference, and it's one of the few places in America where DJs and industry people from all over the world will congregate at one time in the name of electronic music. But Miami still has a party reputation preceding it, with stunning array of clubs lining up the beachfront like Live, Wall, and Treehouse. If that's not enough, head across the bridge to downtown Miami for mainstays like Space, Electric Pickle, Villa 221, and Vagabond. It's party non-stop in this hot beach city, from models popping bottles to dancing to the gorgeous city skyline. At number 7, Tokyo steals our hearts. Some of the best sets by techno artists happen at Tokyo's well-known club, Boom. There's a plethora of culture to explore, as Richie Houghton can easily tell you, ranging from exquisite sake to exotic desserts, and of course, sushi. Be sure to check out the fish market, which has been graced by techno giants like Dubfire, Houghton, Goody, and many more. Our number 6 is Barcelona. Besides the beaches and of course, being famous for Sonar Festival, Barcelona is pretty much a party city year-round. It's a hotspot for both commercial and underground DJs alike. Not to mention, it's an architect's wildest dream. Once you leave the after parties, be sure to check out the Sagrada Familia church designed by Gaudi, and other architectural feats for quite an otherworldly visual experience. Halfway through our list at number 5 is San Francisco, a city that is super deep. You can't beat those sunset campouts with flowers in your hair and rocking clubs like Vessel or Monarch, which sports a Void sound system. Not convinced yet? It's ranked one of the best in the world by Beatport. San Fran also has a long history of warehouse rave scenes, as the movie Groove gives testament to. At number 4, we have the Big Apple, New York City. It's true, the city that never sleeps, whether it be for electronic music or not. Choose from a range of parties at the swankiest places like Le Bon at the top of the Standard Hotel to early morning warehouse parties in the borough of Brooklyn. No matter what day of the week you party, there are tons of restaurants, shops, and attractions to fill your time before you jump into that next night adventure. Hitting our list at number 3 is London. London embodied electronic music after it crossed the pond from Detroit and Chicago, and has been at its forefront ever since. From the birth of jungle and drum and bass, London has been reciprocating the electric love. Each area of the UK is a hotbed for electronic music, but it all culminates in London, with warehouse parties and clubs like Fabric, Ministry of Sound, Hoxton, East London, and just a whole other level of partying. Also worth checking out is London's counterculture. It's not all tea and crumpets, if you know what I mean. It's a hard choice, but our number 2 is Playa Zambosa in Ibiza. Actually, it wasn't a hard choice at all. Gorgeous beaches, exhilarating mega clubs like Space, Amnesia, Ushuaia, and DC-10 make this playa the go-to for all Europeans for their summer electronic music fix. There's little more to say than get yourself there for a sexy tan with sexy people and definitely some sexy music. Our party grand central, or number one on our countdown, is Berlin. This city is serious about the caliber of music and party they deliver. From the beautiful Watergate, which is literally on the water, to the famed Berghain Panorama Bar. If you want to talk about party non-stop, Berliners have done it right. Nights turn into days, days turn into nights, weeks into weekends, something along those lines. Start racking up those frequent flyer miles like any pro DJ. Thanks for watching this week's Top 10 with OneBeat. Join me next time. See you on the dance floor in any of these hot spots.